This is the company, the political consultancy that this programme published a series of reports on with undercover footage of its chief executive, Alexander Nix, boasting about the use of honey traps, dirty tricks, potentially bribes for use in its political campaigning to entrap politicians. Well, he was suspended by the company. The weeks have passed now. They've been firefighting on a daily basis. Tonight, as you say, this dramatic news that the company is putting all its operations here in the UK into administration, soon to be followed, we are told, in the US, in New York, by a bankruptcy proceeding for its operations there. Let me read to you from the statement that has literally come out within the last 10 minutes. Over the past several months, Cambridge Analytica has been the subject of numerous unfounded accusations. Despite the company's efforts to correct the record, it has been vilified for activities that it says are not only legal, John, but also widely accepted as a standard component of online advertising in both the political and commercial arenas. Now, as part of its defence, it had commissioned an independent QC. They are saying tonight that that report by QC Julian Mallins will be published. It will show, John, that he has concluded that the allegations, those unfounded allegations, it says, were not borne out by the facts. That report is due to be published later on this evening. Cambridge Analytica goes on to say in this statement that despite its unwavering confidence that its employees have acted ethically and lawfully, that view is supported in the report, but the siege, it says, of media coverage has driven away virtually all the company's customers
well, Siobhan,
and
I think we
suppliers.
get which way this thing is sort of unfolding. Let's go straight over to Kylie in Washington. Kylie, it was an even bigger story in America than it was here. What's the reaction there?
Well, we're still getting the news, to be honest, John, so we don't have any immediate reaction. But I think certainly not only our reporting, but also that of the New York Times and the Observer, gained real purchase here. Of course, we saw Mark Zuckerberg ultimately coming to appear before a committee in Congress, 2 committees in Congress, and there was a desire for continued scrutiny of Cambridge Analytica. Still on the Hill, they're waiting for Alexander Nix to turn up for yet another committee hearing so they can ask him more questions about the way in which Cambridge Analytica conducted itself. I think the real problem going forward, though, for the company was how to attract new business and new clients, given the way in which things had developed, what we'd learned about the way in which they operate. And with the suggestion from the Trump campaign for 2020 that they were no longer going to be using Cambridge Analytica, it really became difficult to imagine who would be bringing Cambridge Analytica on to help them in their political campaigns going forward.